Brazil and China have signed a trade agreement where the Chinese yuan will be the main currency for negotiations, thus ditching the American dollar for the financial operations. What does that really mean? Come with me and I'll tell you everything about it, after the intro, of course. Hello guys, as you all might have heard, Brazil and China have taken another step to deepen their commercial cooperation and drive away any possible American influence in the trade between the two countries. Does that mean Brazil is communist now? Is the country become a pariah in the international system? You might ask, hey Mark, are you a communist now? Jesus Christ guys, this video has the purpose of impartially illustrate the discussion and show you guys everything that connects Brazil with your interests. Remember that this is a channel that talks about everything that relates to Brazil in English, alright?
No shit.
I am not and I will never be a communist, just to make it clear, and my country is far away from that too. I will explain everything to you and the agreement will make more sense in your heads, I believe. At least I hope so. But before that, smash this like button to help the video get relevance inside YouTube and to help this content be spread to other people who might be interested in the same subject. Guys, if this is the first time we're seeing each other, consider subscribing and becoming part of this channel, this family that grows every day a little bit more. So we also have an Instagram account. If you guys want to see backstage pictures and other curiosities about Brazil, I recommend you to pay us a visit, as well as this Instagram account here that is exclusive for Brazilian Portuguese. So if you guys want to learn Brazilian Portuguese, check this content out, you won't regret it. And also we have a Patreon account. If you guys want to support us, want to see us grow even faster, go choose one of the 3 products that we are offering in exchange for a small contribution that means a lot to us. Go pay a visit to our profile on Patreon. And last but not least, make sure you leave a comment. Because of a comment, this video here you're watching now has been made possible. This is a suggestion for one of our subscribers, okay? In the morning of March 29th, 2023, Brazil and China announced the creation of a clearinghouse, a banking institution that will allow business deals and loans between the two countries without using the American dollar in the transactions. The ICBC, as it is known, or the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, is the bank that will operate the clearinghouse in Brazil to make it possible for Brazilian and Chinese business people to do business transactions and get loans in yuan, and not only in dollars as it happens today. As we're talking about a big financial institution, the bank would be capable of ensuring the Brazilian business people the immediate conversion of their gains in reais in case they decide to do business in yuan, of course. According to Tatiana Rosito, the Secretary for International Affairs in the Brazilian Treasury Department, this is a compensation option from yuan to the Brazilian currency. There are other 25 around the world, and it cuts transaction costs because it does not operate in dollars. In the last 13 years, China has been Brazil's biggest trading partner. Only in 2022, the business transactions volume between the two countries reached the record of $150 billion. Brazil has a surplus of $29 billion in its trade balance, but its sales to China is in its majority commodities, while the Chinese exports to us more value-added products. Such an agreement had been negotiated for months between the two countries. According to Guo Tintin, China's trading vice minister, the agreement will make trading between the two countries more feasible. Open quotations. We will work in mining and food even more and try to explore the possibility of increasing the exporting of more value-added products from China to Brazil and vice versa. Tintin, guys, mentioned the mining company Vale and JBS Slaughterhouse as excellent Brazilian companies that operate in China already. However, the announcement was not celebrated by the Brazilian entrepreneurs, for there is no estimate of gains or losses for the Brazilian deals yet. According to Fundação Getúlio Vargas, a Brazilian think tank, exchanging dollars for the local currency in business deals does not make sense, for products receive their prices in American dollars. The option would only make sense if there was an issue in the balance of payments with lack of dollars in both countries, for instance. Also, there is a lot of fluctuation in the Brazilian real, which can result in more volatility. As for the Chinese currency, even though there is no fluctuation in their currency, it is highly controlled by the Chinese Communist Party, and any decision from the guys might result in exchange of value. For the Brazilian companies, the agreement could be interesting if it involved the access to exporting lines of funding inside Chinese banks and with lower interest rates. As for the agro-business exporters here in Brazil, the American dollar is still more interesting, for they receive in American dollar and have expenses in reais, which drastically reduces their costs. Bear in mind, $1 means R$5.30, guys, so it makes more sense. China also possesses clearinghouses in other countries like Chile and Argentina, for example, both members of the BRI, or Belt and Road Initiative, a program for infrastructure loans and financing coming from Beijing to their business partners. China has been insisting for Brazil to become a member of the BRI, but such initiative divides opinions inside the Brazilian government, for it would be more of a political move than a big business expansion opportunity for Brazil. Bear in mind, Brazil is already the #1 destination to Chinese investments today. For many, China is trying to face American economic supremacy in the world by establishing its own currency in its business transaction, thus reducing its dependency on the American dollar. As for Brazil's role in the agreement, the Brazilian ambassador in China, Marcos Galvão, has this to say, open quotations, "Brazil does not do politics with its foreign trading," close quotations. My honest opinion about it, guys, Brazil has a tradition in its foreign policy, which is not to get involved in international conflicts of any kind and be friendly to everybody, either you like it or not. The no interference policy has always guided Brazil when dealing with other countries. Also, trading is really important for Brazil, and the country is only interested in increasing its cooperation with commercial partners. Is Brazil running away from the United States? Definitely not. Lula's government has been trying to have closer ties with the United States too. By the way, both countries have been historical allies for life. Do not mix politics with trading. If you do mix them, the Brazilian government does not. But this is just my opinion, okay? Now I want to hear yours. What do you think of it? Do you think I will have to buy a red flag and put it right here? Come on, guys, relax. You're exaggerating. Leave your comment, but do that politely, please. And thanks for the subscriber. Did you say chocolate? I love this name. Very creative. For this video suggestion, thank you, man. Thank you very much. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button, to subscribe to the channel, and spread the content with anyone you know who might be interested in Brazil. Thank you so very much. Don't forget to visit our social media, our Patreon. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. I'm also leaving 2 suggestions of videos here for you to binge watch and stay with me a little bit more. I'll see you Friday at 5 p.m. May God allow. Bye-bye.